Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your angel and spirit guide message reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now, during these uncertain times, scary times, overwhelming times, this reading and these readings are focusing on love, light, and positivity to lift us up instead of bringing us down. Because there is more than enough in the world right now to bring us down. Okay, so with that said, let's move forward and let's get started. So we have here your spirit guide animal cards, and these are going to be your spirit animals, your totem animals for this time. When you see these animals in the wild, or if you see an image of them, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on your shoulder, Cancer, and saying, remember this message. So let's see what they have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Ooh, fantastic. Okay, so we're going to do the first one here, top and bottom. So we have the cat spirit, claim your independence, and your peacock spirit, let it shine, let your heart shine. So as you claim your independence, there we go, and you know your truth, you let your heart shine, and you move forward. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. 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 Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Excuse me. All right. So we have communication, and this one here. And we have peace. So communication that brings peace is going to be highly important to you. If you find yourself watching the news a lot or online a lot and being bombarded with negative information and negative everything, Spirit is saying stop, because it's going to drain you so quickly. Your angels and your spirit guides are saying it's time to take care of you, and it's time to embrace peace. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. Angel and spirit guide message for Cancer. Excuse me. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Show me clearly. Fantastic. At the heart of everything, oh my gosh, we have the Two of Cups. This is crowned by the Eight of Cups. Then we have the Princess of Wands, a fire sign energy, an Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Excuse me. There we go. And we have the King of Swords, an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Five of Wands. Six of Cups. Two of Wands. The High Priestess. Ten of Swords. And the High Priest, which is the Hierophant card in this deck. So that's a Taurus energy, a time frame of April 20th to May 20th. All right. So let's start off with your spirit guide animal cards. And we have the cat spirit, which says claim your independence, and the peacock spirit, which says let it shine, and the heart is shining through. So let your heart shine as you claim your independence of self and of soul, as you're moving forward in your truth and not having your truth rewritten by others or defined by others. You are really sitting there right now, Cancer, and saying, this is what I want and this is what I need. And you're giving yourself wings, because here, I mean, peacocks have wings, even though they can't fly. Can they fly? I don't think they can. And the cat has wings, which I think is quite charming in this picture. It's kind of like your independence lets you fly, even if logically you don't think that you can. So as you're claiming your independence, and it's not saying, go out and conquer the world, because right now staying at home is the safest thing to do. It's saying here, what do you want and you need? How can your heart shine forward? How can you, move forward and embrace the whole entire world? And that can be done without leaving the home. It's kind of like, how do you let your passion, your power, your purpose shine. It's by embracing the heart. And why is that important? I firmly believe that we are all emotional beings. And as emotional beings, we have to connect with our hearts. It's when we don't connect with our hearts, it's when we let everything else become our truth, except our heart, that we find ourselves, out of balance. And we'll go, oh, that's just nothing. Oh, I'm making a big deal out of it. No, emotionally, feeling connected, feeling abundant, feeling safe and secure within yourself, within your soul, that's so important. And here with communication, it is embracing communication. It is sitting there and talking about things that you might think, oh, I don't want to talk about that. But this is also nonverbal communication. So you're really going to be impacted, Cancer, by the state of the world, okay, by other people's panic, okay, other people's fear. So it's going to be very important to sit there and know that nonverbal communication, emotional communication, is really, really key for you during this time, and is really powerful for you during this time, because you're such an emotionally intuitive being to begin with, that as you embrace your heart and as you move forward in your power, because your heart is shining through right here with the Two of Cups, as you embrace your heart and your power, you are going to see that things become clearer. But also you're going to see that you're going to see that the world hits you. Now it depends how far along on your journey you are, how much the world hits you. So just be prepared and be mindful and make sure that you're communicating. It could be talking to somebody during this time. It can be making sure that you Skype with your friends and your family. It's going to be a whole bunch of things to help raise your energy vibration. Because as Abraham Hicks says, we're energy. And if our energy vibration is low, we attract more of the low, the chaos, the doubt, the fear. But if our energy vibration is high, we attract that which is high, which is beautiful. And that's going to be what brings you peace. With your crown chakra, it's focusing on peace. It's focusing on what you love, what you desire, what brightens your life, what moves you forward. And as you focus on peace, you find yourself becoming stabilized within yourself. Your mind becoming clear. Your understanding becoming quicker. And as you embrace peace, you are embracing here your love. Now, here, this is a soulmate connection, a true love connection. This is beauty coming into your life, but this is also connecting with the masculine and feminine aspects of yourself. What is it that you want? Where are you headed? What do you desire? This is falling in love. And this is at the center of your heart right here. Now, also at your heart is feeling overwhelmed. It's like, oh my gosh, one more thing. It's kind of like one more thing, seriously, that I have to worry about, that I have to have on my plate. I feel overwhelmed. I feel tired. It's enough. This is the darkness. The Ten of Swords is the darkness before the dawn. But I'm also coming to see the Ten of Swords as a wealth within his back. Now, I know that sounds odd to say, but hear me out, because in ancient times, and even up till relatively recently, you would go after a battle, and you would take away the weapons of the fallen. So here, he has 10 swords, which is overkill beyond imagining. It can be focusing on something too much within your mind, and it becomes overkill. It's like, it's too much, it's too much. This is why the love needs to come in. This is why the beauty of connection of the heart needs to move forward. Because as you connect with it, you have the Ten of Swords that says, okay, this is the darkness, now here's the dawn. And you see, and it can be, I've really come to look at the Ten of Swords, is like, for a decade, you have had one sword stabbed in your back each year. And I know that's not a nice way to look at it, but it is my way of looking at it. And so each year you learn something that hurts you, that pains you, that breaks your heart. And that's just what life is about. And so here, you now hold a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of power. And as you rise into a new decade, a new time, a new understanding, okay, you can embrace it with love. Instead of following the same old patterns, instead of carrying the weapons in you, instead of being able to have them carried on your side, to be used for the battles to come. Because everything's a battle, Well, that sounds very kind of dramatic, But it can seem like it sometimes. It's like I asked you, please, to empty out the dishwasher. It doesn't need to be a paddle. But sometimes it becomes it. So here is saying, okay, look at what I have learned. Look at what I've embraced. Look at the way that I move forward. So the battles don't have to be big at all. They can be very small. But it has moved you forward. It has given you new insights, new understanding, new reason. And here with the Eight of Cups, it has given you also the power to walk away from something you once thought you would love, to walk away from something that you once thought defined you. And now you're finding out that it doesn't. It's not your truth anymore. And as you walk away, it takes courage, but it's also going to be one of the most freeing things you ever do. And it embraces the High Priestess. Now, just to note, you do have the number 2 repeated 3 times. So that is, 3 is a divine number. You have it repeated 3 times. So divinity is saying communication, key, which we see right up here in your chakra cards. We have the coming together of the masculine and feminine aspects of ourselves as key. We have here the bridging of gaps. Really looking at the missing links of things, kind of, thought and discovery coming together. That's going to be paramount to you. And so here with the High Priestess, as you walk away from what you once thought you would love, you're having the veil lifted from your eyes. And now, again, it depends on how far along you are in your journey, what that veil, how many veils you have, or what that lift from your eyes will look like. If you'll see clearly everything, which can be astoundingly overwhelming, or if you're going to have insights, ideas, passions, understandings come to you in kind of drips and drabs over time. With the High Priestess, you stand before the altar. You call upon your power and your truth. You embrace it and you move forward in it. And I always see the High Priestess. She's my favorite card in the whole entire tarot. And I always see the High Priestess as the Oracle of Delphi, because I think the Oracle of Delphi is such a beautiful concept. There was this woman in a cave, and she would tell the future of the men who came, of the greatness that walked through her doors. Alexander the Great, I believe he did. He got his fortune told. No, but it was so many people. And she would speak in riddles. And isn't that how divinity speaks to us? In riddles. In riddles and rhymes, and half-truths and full truths that are misunderstood at the time. And that's what's going to be happening, Cancer, is that you connect with divinity. You connect with your angels so well, with your spirit guides. But be mindful of the way you're interpreting things, because it can be that you're not going to see it exactly the way that they had intended it. But as you stand before your altar, as you call in this power to you, they become part of your lifeblood. They become part of the ocean that roars within you. And that ocean is what moves you forward, that heartbeat, that power of your heart, quite literally and emotionally, moves you towards your truth, moves you to the next day. And there are doubts and fears here. There's a sense of, can I do it? Am I going to move forward the right way? It can be play that has gotten out of hand, jokes that were taken too seriously. So be mindful of that, especially with everybody kind of stuck in the house. But this is also doubts and fears within your own mind. Am I moving forward the right way? Am I doing the right thing? Is my career the right career? Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? What's going to happen? How am I going to move forward? And you can see the chaos. It just builds and builds. And then one thought will jump off of the next, And here, with the High Priest, and I love that they call it the High Priest, because now you have the High Priest and the High Priestess. And that is a coming together of power, of truth, of strength, of purpose, of divinity that is amazing. I mean, it's actually giving me chills. Cancer, you are so on point that this power stands before you. And you call it in. You have your hands raised to it and you're taking it in. And as you embrace it, there's this energy, excuse me, that is a part of you. And it has you here. As it comes in, it causes a bit of chaos. It's like, can I do this? Can I move forward the way that I need to? Am I going to be okay? And the answer is yes. The Taurus energy right here from the High Priest is a time frame April 20th to May 20th. But it's also a staying true to yourself. And that's what the High Priestess wants too, to stay true to yourself. But this is embracing a deeper truth of yourself as you move forward. And you might be a little bit taken aback about what you realize about things, what you see of yourself. And I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, like, it's like, wow, I never thought of it like that before. Or I never thought this could be me. Or I thought this blessing was for somebody else. I didn't think my life could be happy, powerful, prosperous, profound. And it is. But you have to stay to your traditions, meaning you have to follow your truth. Do not edit yourself for anybody else. As long as you come from a place of light and love, of beauty and compassion, you are on the right road. And then we have the Six of Cups. I love this card. I think it's so beautiful how she's out. Wow, she's looking out the window, watching her children play, or watching just the children play. And it can be remembering your childhood, doubts and fears that had you doubting, oh my gosh, I can't move forward. Because remember when I failed when I was 6? Remember how things didn't go right? Or when I was 16, and you're looking at things, and it's holding you back? And then when you look at children at play, do you want them to carry on? Do you want them to carry forward their failures into their adulthood? Or do you want to say to them, you're a child. You have so much before you. Let it be. And here, it can be looking at really severe pains that have happened. When you were little, that held you back, that made you think, oh, I'm not worthy of this. Or, oh, I can't trust anybody. Or, oh, this is for somebody else. And with the Six of Cups, you're looking, seeing, deciding. Seeing how you want to move forward, seeing where you want to be within your life. And the King of Swords is like, I cut through the doubts and fears, and I know where I stand. You might be looking back onto an air sign energy, a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But you're looking back with your mind, and swords are the mind. And you're cutting through the doubts and fears. You're claiming your throne. You have this powerful masculine energy to you. Right? And when I see the kings, I don't see them so much as masculine and the queens as feminine. The kings are the actors upon the stage. The queens are the directors behind the scenes. And so here, you're taking a very active role. Your mind is on fire. You know truths. Right? You move forward. You cut through the doubts, the fears, the apprehensions. You know where it is that you stand. Do note that you could be a little bit sharp-tongued during this time, though so can absolutely everybody. But there is a power to you. There's a purpose to you. And there's a truth to you that is stunning. And as you claim it, you take the swords out of your back and you say, this is my arsenal, my knowledge. And as you claim your knowledge, you move forward in your truth, saying, I deserve my throne. I deserve my place. I am empowered, I am emboldened, and I am bridging the gap from past to present to move forward, to see, to grow, to understand, to bring harmony, to look at the future in new eyes and in new ways. And then you have the Princess of Wands. When you look at your passion, your creativity, your purpose, and your power, there is a sense of wonder. Or it's of wonder, and it's of there's so much more out there than I had ever imagined or anticipated. And it doesn't have to be with work. Work can be astoundingly stressful right now, most definitely. There could be things that you're looking at and ways that you're thinking of things. And now you're starting to look at things in a new light, with a new mind, with a new understanding, with a powerful truth. And as you look in, as you understand, as you build and discover, you see yourself moving forward. And you see new horizons out there for you. You are also seeing and focusing on things that call to you. So it might be that passions become more prominent during this time, like hobbies or things that you thought to, oh, one day I'll get to this, and now today's the day. And it's saying now's the time. Do not put off to tomorrow what you can do today. And now it's kind of like a spring cleaning almost. There's a sense of decluttering, prioritizing, organizing, and moving forward, and being like, yes, anything is possible, and everything is possible. And as you see it and as you understand it, you have the High Priestess. You call that power into you, and it becomes one with you. And it's the power of what you have learned, how you have grown, and what you discover. Subconsciously, your message is another 2. 2 is a very important number for you. Okay, be very mindful of like 2 o'clock, right? Also, things happening in 2s, you're going to see patterns in things, right? You'll have something happen once and then it'll happen again. That's going to be something that you see a lot, okay? The 2 sides of you coming together. Or you might have one half of you being like, oh, I should do this, and the other half of you saying, oh, I should do that. And with the High Priestess and the High Priest, you're going to see that there is this marriage of the 2 parts of you that is absolutely beautiful. And then with the 10 of Swords in the middle, it's like all the darkness, all the pain, all the suffering that you have been through moves you into the light of this dawn. Yeah, that's exactly it. Because look at this. The High Priestess, the nighttime, right? The darkness before the dawn. And then you have the dawn. And you have the air sign energy, which is quite literally the dawn. Okay, because that's the east. Directionally, it's east. Directionally, the wands is south. So your passion, your fire, your purpose. So here you claim your throne. You claim your purpose and your passion and your power. And it has been long in coming. And you might find it hard to balance, but you have here the the Princess of Wands. And on her dress, I just noticed, are all little salamanders. In alchemy, that is the sign of rebirth. So you are reborn, looking at your passion anew, looking at your power anew, looking at where you stand anew, and what you can accomplish anew as you fall in love with the High Priest and the High Priestess of you. It's going to be tricky at first to balance everything, but you have it. You got it. You'll be doing absolutely splendidly at it. But emotions will run high at times. Where you'll sit there and think, oh my gosh, can I do this? Can I move forward this way? Am I doing this right? So just be mindful of that when it comes to you. Meditation, absolutely key. Connecting with yourself, your heart, where you want to be, how you want to move forward. Dreams. This is the 3rd eye chakra. Your dreams are going to give you insights. Pay attention to your dreams. And then we have your spirit guide animal card, which is the snake. It's time to heal, to shed a skin, and to move forward, more powerful than you have been in a long time. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all. Bye.